Sorry, my computer started speeding up, so I thought it was going to blow up for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Arkansas Wrestling Unleashed. If you're first time watching, this is where we go through any and all Arkansas wrestling shows that I can find or that the shows send me. I mean, so if your show isn't on here, I mean, that either I didn't see it or you didn't send it to me. No hard feelings. But today, we are going to have a good time because I got a good buddy of mine and a man with the plan. I got Mr. Mac Mans. What's going on, Mac?
What is going on, my brethren? What is going on? You know how I am? He is I and I am him. Black bat with the branded Tims. Highly, highly irritated. Never ever duplicated. The silver tongue savant of the clown still. Mac Mans.
Holy crap, dude. You don't ever turn it off, do you? This ain't no character. This all you, ain't it?
Well, here's the thing. My real name is Ontario. It's hard to spell everybody's. My real name is Ontario. And yes, I do turn the character off. What it is with me is like I always this is just another part of me. It's fun. This is fun. So yeah.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Well, before we get into what we were going to talk about and other thing. Let's roll through some of these shows coming up. Mac, I'm gonna kind of move through them pretty quick. But if you got something you want to say, man, just pipe on in. No big deal. We're pretty easy rolling, easy flowing through this. So, but well, I'm gonna start off with. We don't have an event flyer for the weekend, but it is one of the longer running shows in Arkansas on Saturday nights. Every Saturday night we have OCW. Let me get rid of this banner. It's going to annoy me. That worked if I hit the right button. Anyway, I told you, man, it flows, man, it flows. But right here, I pulled this one up. New OCW heavyweight champion Garth Mahoney this last weekend beating Jack Parker Jr. to win that belt, possibly his first heavyweight title, and that's pretty awesome, man. I'm proud of him. Daniel Lopez already in the chat talking about you, Mac.
I see, that's the thing. You talking about never turn it off. He never turns it off. Like he comes on
No.
and we'll be chatting to me. Yeah, it's like he never lets me get a chance to be just really me because I'm a real. If you know him, I'm a real cool, laid back, sweet guy, and he just
Oh,
always like he's always in his
Oh, I love Daniel, man. Daniel's an awesome super fan. We also,
he is. He's good.
hey, Rich Rockwell, what's going on, man? Uh, we got one of the other longer running shows in Arkansas. They run every Friday night and some Saturdays. We're gonna start this one off right here. MCW this Friday night. I got Tony Gunn in the building. Mac, I know you're excited to see that, man, because I know you're a big part of that show.
Well, the thing is, okay, so here's the cool thing. Like I'm the special guy on the Saturday nights. They've been trying to get me to come up on Fridays to come check it out, which I will go up there. But Saturday nights, that's me. Yeah,
Oh,
Osceola, MCW. No, MCW Mark Tree. I am
you mean this one?
I am the commentary. Yeah, there we go. See, check it out. I'm gonna hit you with this. MCW, October 11th, MCW Mark Tree, Arkansas presents the reckoning. On the card, we have my enemy Kilo. We also have my boy, a member of the Black Diamond Terror Squad, Caleb. Also a member of APS Exit Pack Sports. Also one of my good friends, the Samoan Juggernaut Atua. We also have Prodigy. We're gonna have the Snake Man, Sean Hoodrich. It's gonna be an amazing night. I can't wait. Hey man, guys got to come check it out. Also, it's gonna be live on Facebook. Mark Tree, October 11th, MCW The Reckoning.
Man, I love that, man. Great job right there. I didn't get to download the flyer, but I also saw that on that Saturday night. The fellow with the snake. I forgot his name already.
Oh, that's Mr. Sean Hoodrich. Hey man, he's awesome, bro. I love that guy.
Oh,
I love him.
Sean. Yeah, Sean
Awesome.
Hoodrich. He is going to be giving away in a raffle one of his pythons. Uh, I thought that was a pretty
What?
cool
I
deal
didn't
there.
know that. I didn't know that.
Yes, I saw that.
Cool.
We got a question here. You're gonna be wrestling at the Hickory Fest in November. Hickory. I am not sure. We have not been contacted about that, so I do not know as of right now. All right, so we're gonna keep
Hold on
flowing
now.
on.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
keep going with the flyers. There's one where you're missing. Can you hit them flyers?
All right. So next we're going to roll over to TNR. October 25th, they are going to be in Caraway Ball Fields. Yeah, that's Caraway. uh, where is the damn name of the Harvest Festival? Sorry, I'm like tired. Harvest
Isn't
Festival,
that the one
October
he just asked?
25th. Do what?
He just asked you about that, right? He just asked you about that one, right?
No, this is a different one. This Hickory Fest is typically
Okay.
done by 100 Wrestling.
Jamie J.
Yes. What's going on,
Yep.
Darren? Got Fred watching too. What a nerd. But yeah.
What's up, Fred?
Yeah, definitely TNR and Wrestling with Pride. I didn't even realize that till I'm looking at it now. They're going to be comboing up to do the Harvest Festival in Caraway, Arkansas, October 25th. Then TNR is going to be back in Leechville for Autumn Anarchy. And there you got Danny Dollar and, of course, downtown Bruno. That dude is awesome. If you get the opportunity,
Yeah.
definitely got to roll in and
Love
watch
him.
that one. I believe both of them are going to be doing, yes, both of them are going to be doing seminars that day as well. So you get a chance, go learn. November 29th, SCW and TNR Wrestling are going to be working together. November to Remember in Rector. I have a feeling they may be a somewhat group of monsters being joining this group. I can't say for sure, but hint, hint, wink, wink. It looks like they're going to be having a 2-ring battle royal, Rector, Arkansas, on November 29th. Let's roll around over here to Arkansas Wrestling Association Chili Cook-Off, October 11th. They're going to be in Blytheville, Arkansas. Free show, 100% free. There's a few guys on there, Mac. I know you know very well, Mr. Kilo, as you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I got a right now. I got something going, like you said. I'm not trying to give it all away, but I got a little bounty. That matter of fact, he's wearing the bounty on that poster, but I got a little bounty he wants to come collect from me and Caleb. So
Let me go back over here. All right, so we're gonna roll on in. We also got Wild Card Wrestling stepping on next. Tony Gunn will also be in attendance on this, and I do believe I thought I had saw that Kalisto was going to be there, but I did not see that on the newer flyer, so I'm not sure if that's still a thing. We'll see. Wild Card Wrestling will also be back on October 18th. I think they're still, Diaz, Arkansas. It looks like they're going to almost like a weekly format, possibly. But Wild Card
that
Wrestling,
looks like it's back to back.
Wild Card Wrestling for a Cause looks like they're going to be doing a benefit type show. Then we're going to roll over October 11th in Wiener, Arkansas, my favorite place to talk about. The Rice Festival, Natural State Wrestling. I see a very familiar person in cartoon form on here. Mac, I know you're going to be a big part of this.
Yes. Okay, so if you know, you already know. I'm the commissioner right now. I ushered in the title, which is we're gonna, like I say, just go through the files. We're gonna get into all that. I'm gonna let you go through the files.
Most definitely. Also, on October 11th, Wrestling with Pride is going to be in Paragould, Arkansas. Wicked Warfare. Looks like there's going to be their Halloween show. October 25th, we roll over to Mulberry, Arkansas for what's the name? I put LCW, but Lionheart Championship Wrestling. I am just scatterbrained today. I just don't know.
Who is that? I've never heard of that.
That's the point of this show, man. Yeah, Lionheart Championship Wrestling in Mulberry, Arkansas. That's over in my neck of the woods over here. It's up, but kind of between up before you get to Fort Smith. But they are going to be here for Fallout Zone in Mulberry. Then we roll up here into Alma, Arkansas, November 8th. Classic Championship Wrestling. That's a stacked ass card right there. You got Xander Gold's damn Stackhouse, Clay Bloodstone.
Yeah.
I mean, that. Good Lord, that's going to be a good show there. And we're going to roll over here to Mountain Home, Arkansas, Gladiator Championship Wrestling, which are they're typically based over on this side of the state, but they are running up there in Mountain Home for Havoc in the
Okay.
Hangar.
Now that is going. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so now I don't know if you know Rich's. Rich's watch this. Rich is in the comments. Now I don't know if you know this. You know I am the co-host on Mondays of Patrick and the People.
Oh yeah, we're definitely
Did you
going to
know
get
that?
into
David?
that too. Yeah, I've
Check
been
this
seeing
out.
some of the stuff.
Here's the thing though. They, you know, they're associated with well, Rich does some work with them. I've heard about them. I'm going to go to Gladiator. I'm going to go check them out. I've heard some things about them.
I've worked a few times for them. So, and they're actually most of next year they're going to be in Dardanelle, Arkansas, which is legitimately 20 minutes down the road from me. You drove through Dardanelle to go to Danville. So,
oh, you know what? I sure did.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay.
All right. So we're going to roll on here. October 11th, in Harrison, Arkansas. You got Mid States Wrestling, who is, man, these guys always put on a killer show. I mean, if you have the opportunity to go to need to book Jeff Hart in Arkansas. I don't know who that is, buddy. But yeah, definitely if you can make it over to a Mid-States Wrestling show, man, it would be phenomenal. Then we're gonna go up here, Ozark Mountain Wrestling in Rogers, Arkansas, on November 15th. The show that the late great Killer Nichols started, and they are carrying on in his honor and in his memory. So yeah, if you're in the area, make sure you make this show. That it would be a phenomenal thing.
I got some buddies on that poster, boy. I got some buddies on that poster. That's the crazy thing. So yeah, that's cool. I got some buddies on that poster. Can't believe my boy Mike. Yeah. So, show the next one. I've been waiting for the next one too.
Daniel Brown Thompson. We will not be. Oh, come on now.
Check it out. That's my guy. Hey, Daniel, much love. hey, here's the crazy thing. When he said that, I thought that I was like, I don't think I'm going to the Harrison show.
hey, Fred has gone to Harrison with us, and we have not had a problem. So, we'll just leave it at that.
Fred traveling with 3 monsters. That's the thing.
Oh Lord! All right, so now November 1st, VCW Vapors Championship Wrestling, November 1st, which, from what I understand, is possibly their last show to be running. They're going to be at Saline County Moose Lodge in Benton, Arkansas. So if you have the opportunity, make sure you get down there and check them out. Then we're going to roll over to what now?
Yeah, I was gonna go to that show. I don't know what's gonna happen now, so
Nah, I got you.
No.
We got South Central Arkansas. South Central Wrestling, October 18th in Mountain Home, Arkansas. Their monthly show. They run the 4th Saturday of every month. So, man, if you get down there, man, they always got a good one, man. I'm looking at that William Blackwell Troy Twain match. I know daggone well that's going to be a killer match. Now we're going to roll down to Prescott, Arkansas. Dark Harvest for Hay Barn Championship Wrestling. October 11th. Man, there's a lot of shows this coming weekend.
Yeah.
The 11th, that's
crazy. Yes.
I will get to the comments that are flowing here in a little bit. We'll get through the flyers first. Now we're going to move into a group of shows all put on by All Pro Wrestling, one of the top shows in Arkansas. We're going to start here October 11th. The show, they're going to be in Marianna, Arkansas. Then we go into October 25th for Fall Brawl. They're going to be there in Forest City, Arkansas. This one is a free show with admission to the fair. Then one of my a show. Then the next one is one I wish I could be at, but definitely November 15th, the Smitty. You got Ricky Morton right there, front and center. What you got, Mac?
That show, I've been seeing the ads for that, the adverts for that show. I was curious about going to that. I'm being serious.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, that is gonna be probably one of the best shows of the year. Hands down.
Okay.
That's no disrespect towards anybody in wrestling, but man, All Pro Wrestling knows how to put on a damn good show.
Okay,
We roll.
I'm gonna let you have that because I understand what that. I'm gonna let you have that.
Well, I mean, I've been there in person. I can tell you, they
I
do
got,
a
I got
killer
you. I got
event.
you. I got you. I got you.
And then we also got November 29th, the CEO memorial show for the CEO. He was a great dude, and I love that they honor these people's names with their shows. I love that. But that morning, if you want a free wrestling workshop from 12 to 4, I'm gonna tell you right now,
Oh,
if you are a young wrestler in the business, I have saw several young guys last year attend this, and they became regular bookings on APW shows because of it. So go out there and get all the knowledge you can. Got two more here, and like I said, then I'll get into the comments. MACW. This is just one of they had multiple flyers with different matchups. This is the one I grabbed because Austin O'Malley is on the cover and he's money. But
okay. Now,
MACW will also be this Saturday, October 11th, in Tuckerman,
so you said
Arkansas. Do what?
you said this is the only one you have. You said it's the only one you
That's just
have.
that's just the one I grabbed. I usually
Okay,
only
because
grab
you
one or two flyers from each show if
okay.
they
Well,
put out more than one.
okay. Well, because it's the same wrestling squad. I gotta show love. Also on that card is my boy Slick Nick Scott versus CJ Blaine. That's gonna be a nice match. A nice
Nick
match.
sucks. No,
Hey,
I love.
if he's watching,
No, I'll be honest with you. I love Nick. I was actually part of his first ever match. So I got a lot of love for that kid. I was also in CJ Blaine's first ever match. So I got a little story
are you
rivalry for me
serious?
there. Yes, very serious. Uh, so yeah.
Hey man, you putting in work.
Yeah. But I got one flyer left. Fort Smith, Arkansas this weekend. Fright Night, Tornado Pro Wrestling. We will be in attendance for this one. Never know what's going to happen. I think this is only like their second show. So we'll see how everything goes, and hopefully we put on a good show. Because I know we'll actually have some people we know from around my wife's work and stuff attending. So you know,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Did
go
that
here.
flyer just come out today? Because I just saw that flyer. Like I think, matter of fact, here's the crazy thing. I just saw that flyer and I got to dig in. I saw more and more. I'm like, what's this little company? 'Cause I never heard them before. So
Well,
I
and
was
they just like I
curious.
said, they're pretty new. The guys that run it are out of Oklahoma, and they just started running something here in Arkansas. Like I said, I
Okay.
think they've done one other show. Buddy of mine went to it, said it was a fun time and all, and they contacted us, and we're gonna see how it goes. So let
Cool.
me
Cool. Cool.
roll through these comments real quick. Oh no, look, it's Mac. Rich, what's up, Mac?
Wait, hold on. Who said, hold on? Is that Daniel?
Daniel said, "Oh no, it's Mac," and then
Yeah, I
Rich
know.
said,
I
"What's
never
up?"
knew.
Let's see. Asked about the Hickory Fest. I like I said, I don't know. Uh, what happened to Dazzling Diamond D? I have no clue what you're talking about on that. So, let's see. Let me. And then here's this one, Brandon Gross. Yeah, can you tell us what happened to Dazzling Diamond D? Do you know what they're talking about? I have no clue.
I have no idea who Dazzling Diamond D is. I don't know.
I
And you know
don't.
me, I'm a wrestling buff. I don't know. I don't know.
And it might be something I know that I just forgotten because I got a brain of a inbred tulip. That didn't make no sense. There's Rich putting you over on the co-hosting of Patrick and People, and we'll get into that here in a little while. Uh, let's see. Da, 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 da. Rich, I'm not sure which one you're asking about because I got behind. What's going on? And here you go again. You speak on. I again, Mule Rider. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. When will
I'm
you
like,
be
I
back
don't know.
from
I know a
Turkey?
dude named Dynamite, but
Yeah, I don't have a clue. So, okay. All right. So we got through that. Now we're gonna get into our other portion. Here. Oh, okay. So at the Hickory Fest last year, he was our manager for the event. I forgot what
okay.
his name was. I apologize on that. And no, I do not know what happened with him. I can remember the match sort of, but I can't remember much past that. Uh, oh my God, Darren! When the nursing home has a podcast, that's about right.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Was that Darren?
Darren Brown. Yep,
Hey,
yep.
you
Big
tell,
cat.
and that's my brother, man. You tell Darren, don't even start that, bro. Don't even do that.
Dude, I've been around that dude for years. Yeah.
That's my brother, man. I love Darren, bro.
Rich, we have not really done a whole lot of discussion yet. For next year, we're trying to get through a few other things before we start worrying about that. But anyway, now we're going to get into the interview portion. I know this is what Mac wanted to do because he likes to talk. Uh,
If you didn't
oh,
know, you better tell somebody.
all right, Mac.
Ask
Let's
them to it. Go ahead.
this is something I typically start off with any time and all. Uh, what what made you want to get into wrestling in general?
Um. Okay. Here's the crazy thing. Okay, since I've been a kid, I can remember watching wrestling. My first wrestling match I remember watching 1977. And I've been ever since then, and it was always the Memphis, Georgia, Southern wrestling. Always a hardcore. Like a lot of people said, the hardcore stuff started in New York and stuff. But no, and they talk in different areas. No, they didn't. The Memphis, the area we're in right now, and then the Texas area. This area here, the Southern area. This is where all that bloodthirsty stuff in America really came to the forefront. There were just real matches, and I got hooked on it. I just did. And as I grew up, I was more of an indie guy and a trade collector. I mean, trade collect. Yeah, a trade and a collector.
Tape
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 swap.
trader, tape trader. Yeah.
Yeah, swaps. And I was into the Fed, like Warrior. I liked that cartoon, but there's always something about that style that wasn't. I could predict it all the time. Like even now, and this is why I got it. I'm telling you why I got into it. Even now, like people get mad when I say this. When I watch WWE, if I know that you built up Cody to face Roman at next year's WrestleMania, no matter who Roman fights, he's gonna win, keep the title. Because you're making this big money thing. You'll throw adversaries, but now when I watch stuff like AEW, I know people it's a spot fest. I get it, but wrestling's a smorgasbord like life. A smorgasbord. When you go to a smorgasbord, you go there because you might want something, Tag might want something, Fred might want something, and you guys all want something different, but you guys still want the same thing, the same type of atmosphere, but you want a different flavor of something different. You might eat steak, he might want chicken, she might want fish. That's how I'm about wrestling. And so AEW, if I watch it, you might have John Moxley versus somebody, and you really don't know who's going to win the belt. It's just this, and that unpredictability is what drew me into professional wrestling. I like this type of like the stuff we're doing now is what I like to do because it's not always a rinse and repeat. And I just kept watching and kept getting into it. And me and my kids were growing up. I made little companies. We had little backyard companies. We had matches we had a match called the Stairway to Hell, and we take the tag team belts, put them on this staircase. You couldn't walk up the staircase; you had to walk on the outside of the staircase. With that, if you ever had the old school staircases, you had that railing, the steps. Then you had that little notch, that little piece of notch there on the outside of the steps. We'd have to climb that up. We'd have diaper bins and steel chairs and the little plastic 7-Eleven cups and hangers and stuff, and we would throw each other off and stuff. It kept going. And when I got a chance to do it, I met Slick Nick Scott through a friend named Nick. So I always had this ambition to get into this wrestling thing. And they were on Raw. Him and Action Jackson were on Raw. and they had fought the Viking Experience. That's who Bruce remind me of, by the way. Anyway, I'm just gonna tell you that. But they had the Viking Experience, and they lost on Raw. They took the fall on SmackDown. Just enhancement talent. Well, long story short, a friend of mine by the name of Nick, who's a DJ who happens to DJ some of our shows, introduced me to Nick because I was gonna help him work out. Well, Nick was like, you know what? I got something for you. So Nick knew I was a wrestling fan. He takes me to RWE. And from that point, I meet some of the guys that I know now that no matter what group everybody's in, there's a group of guys I consider my compadres. David, you're one of them. Bruce, Connor Vega, John. A lot of people don't know this. Shane. Because there's I hear people. I listen to things sometimes. I don't too much say anything. If you know Pops, they call me Pops. If you know me, I go to locker rooms. I chill. I just be kind of finesse. I never try to impute on anybody. I'm always just a nice guy. If you know me, anybody knows me knows I'm a nice guy. And sometimes I look at some of the younger guys and I just think to myself, y'all have such a gift and ability. I can't wrestle like I want to wrestle, but you guys can do this. Get into it. And I love doing that. Like I said with Shane, a lot of people don't know this. Me and Shane, I know Shane since Shane was little. I gave Shane's mom her first.
Hey, we lost sound. Can't hear you. No. Can you hear us? Can you hear me? Well, we have no sound from you. Ladies and gentlemen, just stay tuned. We're having a little bit of technical issues. And this happens sometimes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you now.
Can you?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So so Shane Bridges. I met Shane when Shane was a youngster. I gave his mom her first job at Dollar General. And so I've been knowing Shane since Shane was a kid. So I got the RWE and Shane was like, okay, cool. So I got in the RWE, met the guys. Something happened and I kind of split. But I will say this: when I left, I'm and on this, when I talk to them, I'm gonna be putting guys over. But I'm gonna tell them I'm putting guys over because a lot of guys that are in this business, they helped me do some things. And most of all, I will give love to Jonathan Hope. Jonathan Hope is one of the main guys that got me where I am right now. And I mean, he's the reason I have MacMan's Media. Just I left. My buddy, a friend of ours mutual, K Toomer, used to talk to me all the time about the business. And a lot of people don't know, K Toomer used to school me about the business. And he would school me about just, watch yourself in the locker room, be a good guy, don't be in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Always like that. So that I had a lot of respect for that young man. He might not remember that, but I have a lot of respect for him. Darren, I used to sit back and talk to Darren all the time. Darren's a good buddy of mine. I love Darren. But I got into business. I left. I gave it up. I got a call from John. John started school, Action Pack Sports. Amazing students there. John said, Pops, come on back. I said, John, I can't get in the ring. He said, Pops, there's other stuff you can do. I got there, got my ambition back, started my company, and it just went on from there. Like I said, now I get to work with great students. I've managed Daniel, aka Atua, awesome young kid. He's been an MCW world champion already at his age, only in his early 20s, beast. I've managed Demo, Simone Monet. I manage her. I do manage Simone Monet. I don't know if a lot of people know that. I manage her.
Oh, I remember.
And my buddy, if I don't say his name, I'll be wrong. My right-hand man, my brother ride or died to the death, Buick Bishop. That is my dude. David, you already know, man. You know Buick is my man.
Oh, I love that guy to death. He actually used to catch rides with me to shows. So I spent a lot of time with that guy. He's a good dude. You good there?
Yeah, hold on, David. I got you. Hold on, man. Okay, can you hear me still?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so the crazy thing And here's the crazy thing I didn't know about Bishop. When me and him talk, hold on, give me a second. I'm getting some actual earplugs. Give me a second.
All right, you're fine. Hey, Hoss, I see you there, man. If you need contacts, and anybody in here that wants to wrestle in Arkansas, if you need contacts on the different shows and who to get a hold of to see about getting booked for them, hit me up. I've got a list of what I feel like is every show in Arkansas and who you need to contact. So yeah, if you want to get booked in Arkansas, hit me up. I can get you the info you need. So.
Okay, can you still hear me?
Oh, most definitely. You're louder.
Okay, check it out. Well, like I said, and here's the thing about managing Bishop. The combination came together by accident, and then it just worked. I didn't know when I was going into locker rooms that he was well known. I'm like, who are you? I said, I'm Mac Manson. And I didn't know people knew who we were because we was doing the Black Diamond gimmick. And it's like, oh man, who are you? I said, wait a minute, you're with Brandon? I said, yeah. I said, yeah, I'm with Brandon. He's like, bro, he helped me roll. I'm like, what? I'm in the room talking to like people like now because of Bishop, I'm talking to people like Will, and I got reunited with Sleazy and with Grayson and all these guys. I seen the Sean Prince. I hadn't seen him in years, and this was like, it's just like I'm running to all these people I didn't run to in a long time, and I owe that, like I said, I owe that to John and Buick, two of the main people that helped me do this. So, but that's what it was. That's how I got back into it. So.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad you are here because I really enjoy our conversations and everything like that. And being a manager, because you don't really see a whole lot of people that actually want to be a manager these days. And legitimately, like how you see valets and you see other wrestlers coming out with wrestlers, but when you don't get the pure manager anymore. So being that that's the way you've gone into this, who would you say it has been your biggest influences for your character development? Big show wise, not indie level, but I'm talking about like WWE, AEW, the bigger name.
Oh yeah, okay, I got you. Okay, so that's the thing is like with management. Okay, here's the thing about management. It doesn't matter if it's indie, if it's big time. If you're a manager and you can manage, you're rememberable. That's what people don't understand. It's like I give kudos to the wrestlers, to you guys, because you guys are the one that tells the story. I am just the enhancer for the story. And so to a certain aspect, management has been taken out of wrestling. That if you watch it now, they're starting to bring it back in because it is a very important part. It helps pace the match. It helps get the crowd into it. It helps to give us another. Say there's like I said, we're not going to go behind the curtain, but say I noticed something in the match doesn't go the way we thought maybe it should go. I'm there to draw attention of the crowd. So then that way, if something's going, the guys can, okay, man, I want you to close on that guy. Say he went for the clothesline and missed it and slipped or something by accident. If I got the crowd's attention, they really didn't catch that accident or slip. They're like, okay. So he's like, okay, I might close on his butt now. So then he goes for the clothesline. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm enhancing it. My management, people that maybe have that thought process, that way of doing it, was people like Jim Cornette. He enhanced the matches. Everybody knows that Paul Heyman is one of the greatest. Paul Heyman. Oh, yeah. In any form as Paul Heyman, Paulie Dangerous, any way he did it. Bobby Heenan, masterful wordsmith. Yeah. He was such a comic with what he did. He was a wordsmith though, but he can Hammond Egger. Come on, you Hammond Eggers. That's Gary Hart is one of my idols. Gary Hart was the guy who legitimately is like a godfather for the stable of the Boricuas. If you don't know who the Boricua stable is, the Boricua stable is Homicide, Amazing Red, Low Key, Eddie Kingston, and when they go to the rougher side, they throw some more Joe in. If you don't know about this, do your history on wrestling. Yeah.
Dude, because legitimately, I know majority of people that have only like mainly watch like WWE and stuff like that, when you say Boricuas, they're thinking Sabio Vega's group. So I'm
Oh, no, no,
glad
no, no, no.
no, that's what I'm saying. I appreciate you explaining that out, because that's
Yeah,
good. That right there just tells me you do your damn homework.
yeah. And then the new age level of that is Mike Santana. He comes from that same tree. So that is, Mike Santana Ortiz, they come from that same tree. So uh yeah, like that, and so that manager, like I said, Gary Hart, really rough. He managed, what was it? He managed Al Perez, who used to put the work to Dusty Rosedale all the time, Another manager, let me see. Oh, I'm gonna tell you who else got skill. I like Stokely Hathaway. He's slimy and sneaky, but he's Stokely. He does what he does. Wow.
His evolution in AEW has actually been really good. They've actually allowed
Yes.
him to really become that character. I like him.
And the main part of my evolution, and I would have to give this, like I said, I mentioned a lot of different managers. I know I'm missing Paul Ellering and different guys here and there. But Teddy Long, not Teddy Long. When I managed my female wrestlers, I was told by good wrestling minds. I was told by Action Jackson to study Teddy and Jazz, and I've used that finish.
Oh yeah.
I've used the finish where he's up on the rope, knocking her down. There's that shoe finish. I haven't used that yet, but we learned, those are masterminds. But the last one I want to mention, the one I look at most right now, is hey man, thank you so much, nephew. Those, if you don't know, Tyler and Taylor, those are my nephews. They call me Unc. Those are my nephews. Yeah, so I love them. But Don Callis. Now, people are not realizing the greatness of what he's doing right now. This man he has an old school stable. He calls it the Don Callis family. Bobby Heenan, Jimmy Hart, in WWE, when they were together, Jim Cornette was with Mr. Fuji. It's like he's building a family. And the crazy thing is like, how's he manage all these personalities? He's doing something that David gave me advice on. I'm telling you what you told me last show. He was like, Mac, you're over enough. Don't worry about getting yourself over. Get the heat for the wrestler. Don Callis is over as a heel. Don, you suck. Don, he sits there and he gets the heat over for the wrestler. And he does it repeatedly, wrestler after wrestler after wrestler. And depending on how much heat he delivers is who he comes out with. So those are my my muses, if you will, when it comes to management.
Now, I love that comparison with Callis, because like he's an old school heel manager in today's age, which you don't see as much. So yeah, 100% love that. What about your influences on more of the indie level, like like the Arkansas level, the level that we're at? Who have been your biggest influences so far in your career?
Oh, for manager?
Just in general, just who's been your biggest influences?
Oh,
I mean, I know you're gonna say John, definitely 100%.
Oh, you already know, man. So, John, management wise, I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy. He probably don't think I don't think they realize the impact they make on you when you first come into this business, and the kindness and the way people act with you goes a long way. Playboy Brandon.
Yeah.
And if I don't see him, if you see him before I see him, you tell him I said this on the airways. Playboy Brandon is one of the people I kind of look at when I see the management style. He's a sleazy character who knows he's sleazy, enjoys being sleazy, and lets you know he's sleazy, and he can't stand you. And so with that type of character, it's like, wow, it's like, how do I do this? So, I just basically
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead, David.
What I was going to say is, what I love about him, though, is he is one of the ones that is not scared to make himself look like a damn fool.
Yes, and
because it gets his character and it gets his person he's managing over. You know.
But that's the part. That's the part of being a manager. It's like getting over, like when Sebastian hit me in the family jewels, he hit me in the tenderloin. You know that I'm getting them over. But go back to influences. Yes, you already know Jonathan Hope. I would give much love. My brother, sometimes I want to give him a couple, but Nicholas Scott, my little brother, I've seen him mature and grow so much. Daniel Thompson, just being around. It's weird when you're around people and you see their maturation, and then to see where they were and where they're at, not only in wrestling, but also personal. It does something for you. I'm Logan. I'm gonna give him a shout out. That young man, I love him.
Logan.
I first met him.
Which Logan?
And
I know a bunch of them.
no, you guys is Logan. Is that what's his name?
Okay,
Logan?
okay. Logan Maverick.
I love him because that kid, man, he met me through y'all, and I know y'all, he treats me like I've been hanging around you guys forever, you know. I give him love for that. I gotta give love to my young guy, Caleb, Gabriel, because this young man, I'll tell you something about him. A lot of people are wondering why am I managing him right now. I'll tell you why. He's a young man that loves this sport. He's trying to get himself out here to be seen. He knows I'm gonna tell everybody out here, he knows he's still kind of green. And he doesn't mind the compliments, he doesn't mind the teaching. I was so proud of you, David, for what you did for that young man. You came back there and you got on him. You even got on me about some stuff. And I appreciate it because it wasn't like you didn't say nothing bad. It's like, Matt, you already over. It's like, because I've heard that before. But then again, too, it's like, you remember, I'm out here making myself. So sometimes I gotta learn when to turn it off. So it's something you learn as a manager. Because once I turn it on, you see me in action. I turn it on, it's hard to turn it off. Period. So I give love to him. Craig Stone, thank you for opportunities there. I would be remiss if I didn't put my boy to claps. I just gotta say thank you, MCW, for giving me opportunity to cut a mic. That was because of John. John took me up there and was like, hey, come on with us. And dude said, well, what does he do? He goes, oh, he can. And John, this is exactly what John said. He goes, can he talk? He said, Pops, are you one of the best mic men in the business? So John was like, so I got the mic. I gotta get John love. So I got the mic and I just started spitting my commentary. And I know it's week by week, but it also helped me with my promos as a manager.
Yeah.
So love for that. Love to you guys. Much love to you guys too. You guys will always treat me like family. No matter where I've been, it's a bunch of you guys that when I see, it's like, I just like, oh man, my family's here. And you guys always, always show love, man. Always show love. Always. You guys have never not shown me love. So yeah, always much love. Much love. And my girl, the golden one, Cassandra Golden. That's my girl. She much love to her. I'm a big fan. I'm gonna tell you right now, she's the first person I ever marked out. I told her this finally. I never said this to her, but I came back to train and John goes come back. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Cassandra Golden. You know, because I watch everything. I'm like, that's AEW. That's
yeah. I've been around that girl since she was training. I remember at MACW in Jonesboro, her in there training with John. Yeah, that girl has exploded. I mean, I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
And JP, we're all over, man. We're all over. It's wherever they want to bring us, you know.
And I gotta make sure, you know, like I said, John, I gotta make sure I put over my boy Sleazy. If you don't know, like I said, I have my own business, but I'm also into this wrestling thing so deep. I have storylines written for years, and I have a mind. Like anytime you see the Black Diamond thing or something, that is me imputing it to that storyline. Because okay, here's the thing that's so funny. I'm gonna take these off so people can really see me. Okay, so I'm actually a nerd. Okay, so here's my Marvel stuff. You go further down, you will see a Lord of the Rings Monopoly set.
That's awesome.
Also, if you know Lord of the Rings, I don't have to tell you what this is. You know exactly what that is. That's the fortress in the mountain.
Oh, okay.
So you know,
I've seen the movies. I just couldn't tell you that.
yeah. So I'm like a big nerd, and so you know, I've always been like that. So when I put on the Mac Man's thing, it's just that's just another part of me. It's a part of me that kind of like because I've always been a nice, sweet guy. So that Mac Man's the other part of me that never gets to come out. Like I work with customers all day. Like I won't say what it was, but one wrestler told me, he goes, "Man, I work with kids and family all day." He said, so on Saturdays, I get to be me. So when I go into the arena, I'm basically taking all the little stuff that I've been bottling up, like, okay, you're finna get this. And I just give it away. So I give it out.
Dude,
So yeah.
I completely understand. I mean, you've seen me behind the scenes and in the ring. You know, I understand 100% on that.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh Lord. So doing the manager stuff, you know, some of my questions are a little limited on what I usually do on these kind of things. But I'm just
Yeah.
kind of curious, you know, where do you see yourself in the future with this management deal?
Well, here's the thing. When I first got into this, I just wanted to give it a shot. And because okay, remember now my business is Mac Man's Media LLC. What I do is I do like video footage for people. I make merch. You seen I make merchandise. I do podcasts. I'm an author. You know, and so the wrestling thing just kind of like, and it fits because we're in the independent contracting business. So I figure when you get with the big machine, they do all that for you. Well, these guys don't have that opportunity. So I provide services that you would get at the big Fed, like even promos, stuff like that. You know, I got green screens and stuff. I let you have that big time access in the little arena that you're in, the little area that you're in. And so with me doing that, that's my niche. So it's kind of got me glued to wrestling. So as long as I'm glued to wrestling, and I love it, I'm a big fan, I'm gonna manage. Here's the crazy thing, real quick. A friend of me and a friend got into a little, you know, conversation over the weekend. And me and that friend sat back yesterday and we talked. And it was just awesome. I love the guy. And you know what he said to me, and it made me proud to be who I am. I was proud of him. He said, Pops, at first I didn't understand what was going on. He said, now I had to sit back and think about it. He said, you're a 50-year-old guy who loves wrestling, and you get to live your life out right now at the age of 50. He says, so why wouldn't you go everywhere you can go, talk to everyone you can talk to about what you love to do? And it just warmed my heart. It's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't be everywhere, but if you know me, you might have seen me here or there sprinkled around. You know what I'm saying? And so when he said that to me, it blessed me, man, because, you know, at Action Pack Sports, where I'm at, that's my main group, Action Pack Sports. Next, you know, I got MCW, United States Wrestling. But Action Pack Sports, man, I have a responsibility there. Help with the multimedia, help the young people learn how to cut promos. If you ever heard me talk, and I love it because and it's not me, I love it because I'm a very modest guy, but I've been told terms like I eat on the microphone, and, you know, I'm one of the top guys as far as talking and cutting promos. And, you know, because I love, like you said, you know me, I love to talk, but I'm a wordsmith. Roll with a guy one time, wrote a promo. Promo was messed up. He said, that doesn't sound right. We're 10 minutes from Tuckerman. I rewrite the whole promo. I go out out there and hit the promo. I come back. He goes, bro, you wrote that promo 10 minutes ago before the show. He said, you cut that promo word for word. It's a talent, and it helps me manage. So to answer your question, I love management. I love doing it. I manage a lot of young new talent at Action Pack Sports. There I'm Mac Man's management. I don't use the Black Diamond Terror Squad. That's a whole different entity. If you've seen what we do, that's a different type of me. That's a different type of Pops. That's different. But Mac Man's management, I manage some of the young talent. Just debuted a guy, The Last Skywalker, Maurice Walker, just did that, the APS show. So yeah, I love management. I'm doing this for a while. And I'm be honest, would I like to manage in the big Fed? Oh yeah. I would like to see if I can take my craft with the way I talk and the way I am and learn, not just go to do it, but learn from the guys who have done this before me. You know what it would be like to sit in a room with Paul Heyman and have him tell me what he thinks about my style and what I can improve. Everybody's like, oh, no, I would love that. So I want to be up there.
doing something.
Well, you brought up Action Pack Sports. I know y'all had a show this last weekend. Tell us about that. How'd that go, man?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put his name out there. Our young boy, what's his name? Is it McFang? Is it Cool McFang or Fang McCool McFang?
Fang McCall.
Okay, now Fang McCall, he was in our show. The night that we were together, Fang goes, I go, you ready for tomorrow? He goes, but Pops, I'm only used to wrestling in front of 150 people. I said, young man, I love you. I said, but be prepared for Action Pack Sports. He's like, huh? He pulls up. During the event, he comes to me, he goes, Pops, I was not ready for that. Action Pack Sports has built a model of wrestling. Action Pack Sports is a production. And I want to say this is no knock on anybody, because remember, I'm an indie guy. I do not like Fed. I'm an indie guy. I mean, you'll catch me at MCW, you'll catch me at Natural State. Hey, heck, I even did a wrestle for, I did a wrestle to Glory or whatever show it was. I can't remember what show we did. That's no disrespect to them, none at all whatsoever. But when I'm with Action Pack Sports, it's a totally different thing. It's like, it's a whole production, the stage and the lights, and we have these young wrestlers, and to see their faces when they hit that curtain, and you have anywhere between 300 to 600 to 700 people chanting your name or booing you or cheering you. The adrenaline rush in that is so amazing. Awesome card, awesome talent. We bring talent from Texas. We bring talent from Ohio. From Ozark Mountain Wrestling. I mean, if you know anything about Action Pack Sports, the connections are deep. So we get talent from a lot of different places.
Well, really, they asked us about being there, but we already had a show we had agreed to. But we're hopefully we'll be back soon with them. I really enjoyed working with them before.
Well, I love my position. It gave me something to do. It gave me a position. It gave me another boost on life. As you know, I'm 50. I just retired from work recently. I have a retirement job where the job asked me to stay for 2 days a week, and I did. But my time is, I love wrestling. I love doing my merchandise. Action Pack Sports, like I said, I'm there for social media. I help the young kids. I had no idea I was inspirational to them. I'm in there. I train just like they train. I mean, I do the leapfrogs, everything else. I mean, I know it freaks them out that I'm 50-some years old. It's like, if you ever met me, for a 50-year-old guy, I'm not built bad. I'll be honest, I'm not.
Hey, you're not much older than me, so.
Yeah, I know, but I'm short. You got that. You got the hype. I'm short stuff. But yeah, so I'll never stop putting on Action Pack Sports. Like I said, the young talent there, Demo, Atua, Action Jackson, Slick Nick Scott, Simone Monette, Cassandra Golden, the last Skywalker, Maurice Walker. We got a new guy, young man, military, Nico. I'm sorry, Nico. I think his last name, I think it's Mornight, Nicholas Mornight. Yeah, bro. It's like I said, if I missed anybody, y'all, please, I love y'all. Please forgive me for missing you. I'm sorry. But yeah, like I said, man, we're look forward to, we're doing we got a lot of big things coming up. We have a YouTube channel. I'm gonna do more interviews. I'm kind of like some of the voice every now and then. I do some talking for the company, but look out. Like I said, I want to put us over. Bam, there we go. So APS.
Most definitely. And then that's why I wanted to give you this platform. Like I said, we may not have the reach that a lot of places do, but I know we do have some reach, and I invite people on here that I enjoy talking to, that I know can tell a good story, and that really want to put themselves out there, because like this is about getting you over, but this is also about Arkansas wrestling, getting people involved in the different shows. Because like you came on here and I'm showing some of these flyers, you didn't even know these companies existed. That's the point of this.
Yeah, I got you.
You being on here is to put your face out there to maybe some of these companies that didn't know who you were before. Now they know your name. Now they're going to go look you up, and hopefully that'll help you grow more. I mean, that's all I want. I want growth. I know that my time in wrestling is limited. I know my capabilities, my physical abilities and stuff like that. So if I can do something to help get you over, if I can do something to help get these different shows over, that's what I want out of this. And so if you're doing anything, wrestling wise and all, and you need any help with something, man, do not hesitate to holler at me.
And I appreciate that. And see, that's the thing about the love. It's like John helped me to get to places. What's up, Nick Scott, my boy, Slick Nick Scott. John helped me. It's weird. Hey, he said, Draven, hey. So it's weird because Nick introduced me to Nick. Nick introduced me to John. And then John just opened up the door. And then from there, I met Sleazy. So I said, big shout out. I Action Pack Sports is always going to get the first shout out with me. This is where it's going to go. But I can't. I got to get shout out. MCW, show me love. I'm the mic man. They allow me up there. They like me to come back. I love it. My boy 187 Serpent, C Money. Much love to y'all. And of course, my boy, my brother Sleazy. Natural State Wrestling, y'all. Do not sleep on this. Natural State Wrestling might not be anything big to most people, but here's the thing about it. They do fundraisers. If you know me, I'm all about helping people. That is a big thing, man. Anytime Sleazy call and I'm not booked, I'm there. Because the fact you're doing stuff for people, and that's what's missing in the world. We don't do anything for anybody. People have lost motivation. I'm going to go into my little spiel, so you're going to listen. Behind me, motivational board. I put that up years ago. Those boards behind me are motivational boards. That is what I do. That's why I do what I do. And that's why I give love to all those people who have helped me to make that motivational board a possibility and a reality.
Man, and I love that. I love that. I mean, personally, I do like life coaching and counseling and stuff like that. So seeing something like that, that's honestly something that I've actually told people they needed to do. So to see that you doing that on your own, man, dude, that's amazing. That's phenomenal. Dude, I'm over the moon. I'm proud of you. Legitimately, like I've seen you since you started, and I've watched you grow throughout this whole process. Not just as a character, but as a person. I've gotten to know very well that. Dude, I can't put you over enough.
I appreciate you.
You honestly, you should be turning bookings away. That's the way I look at it, because you should be used more. And that is the only issue with managers in this day and age. People don't want to pay a manager.
Yeah.
Double J, 16, 17 years of doing it, but he had a hard time moving out of that area. I know Professor P, that dude right there is legitimately awesome. And he's one of the few I see getting to move around. I'd love to see you be in that same position, because I know you have the ability.
And I can say I appreciate that. Here's the crazy thing. I talked to my son, and my son was like, Dad, I said, well, think about your life. That's what you mean. A lot of people don't know. I'll tell the story. I was an abused child. I was a runaway and homeless at 13. I did a little, I had to live a street life. I'm from Davenport, Iowa. I am from the home of Seth Rollins. My brother went to school with Seth Rollins, pulled the curtain back, Kobe Lopez. But anyway, I ended up becoming a divorcee, homeless with 3 kids, raised them. They participated in college. They're grown adults who are doing things in their life. And my son said, Dad, all the stuff you're doing now, do you know you talked about that and wrote that stuff down? I was like, are you serious? Because Dad, I'm proud of you. My son's an artist, music artist. He wrote the Mac Man's theme. And once he wrote it, he said he liked music and started doing music. Like I said, me, I got bars, I spit too. But my son is like the lineage, he's next in line. After that, he started writing music. The Black Diamonds theme, he wrote that. All my music, my son writes all my music. And I just wanted to tell you that real quick so people understand where I'm from and why I love this and get so much of a passion, because I didn't think I'd ever be doing this. Every day I wake up and I get to go to a training session. I get to go to a event to either go watch, an event to commentate, or an event to manage. It brings a tear to my eye because I am doing something that I love to do. I love it bro, I love this sport. And that's the thing about it is I want everybody to understand this. There's a lot of people that tell me to watch myself when I go in our locker rooms and be careful to not let people take advantage of me. But I want you to understand this. I'm 50 years old. I have a lot of knowledge and wisdom. I have a client friend who's one of my best friends who's been in this business for 17 years. And I hang around guys like David and stuff. Y'all, I'm very wise and hip to what goes on. Believe me, I'm from the hood. I know some things. I've been through some things. I'm not as naive, as dumb as people think I am, because Pop's a very nice and kind guy. So if y'all out there ready to take advantage of me, I'm not the one. I will come and help you out and do the best I can for you, but I'm not the one you think you can take advantage of. I'm a sweet guy, but that Mac Man's, this guy right here, this a real guy. This is a real dude right here. This is real.
Oh man, dude, and honestly, you should feel that way about yourself. You should be proud of what you're doing. You really should. So before we get ready to, Nick said, not the shade, no. Before we get ready to wrap this up, oh, my other screen turned off. Anyway, before we get to wrap this up, man, is there anything else that you just want to put out there in the ether?
Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna do a split right here. I'm gonna be serious for a second, and then you're gonna notice a slide into something else. So just play along, okay?
Gotcha.
First, I'm gonna put on my business, Mac Man's Media LLC. You can hit me up if you need anything. www.mac, M-A-C, M-A-N-Z, media, MEDIA, LLC.net. There is a box down there that says contact form. Just fill it out. Trust me, the rest is on its own. I do merchandise as far as making shirts and items like that. I can have you on my podcast. I also do management, for wrestling and stuff like that. Hey, if you just need to get in my inbox and have convo about something, and you're a good person, I'm that type of guy too. But now, may I have your attention for a second here? See, October 11th, 1 p.m. to be precise, your commissioner of Natural State Wrestling and your CFO, big brother of Black Diamond Terror Squad, is going to unleash a sense of urgency upon Sleazy. If you caught my actions of last week, you'll know that I christened a new world title. So Sleazeball, I got some good news for you and some bad news. The bad news is October 11th, the commissioner will be in the building. The good news is, damn, I hate to say this, my champion, Buick Bishop, has been hurt. The championship match was kind of rough for him, so he will not be in the vicinity on October 11th, which means the belt is vacated. So October 11th, you find you somebody, I find me somebody, and we crown a brand new, unified, Natural State Wrestling Black Diamond World Champion.
Ooh.
Also, Sebastian, Mr. Moon, you got big cojones. Well, guess what? Me negro el capitan. I encantan beatdowns. If you don't speak Spanish, let me break it down to you. I'm #1 captain. I got big cojones. And I love giving beatdowns. So come October the 11th, when me and the Terror Squad step in the building, the catchphrase is always the same. You can pay up or get laid down, because we specialize in beating them down and letting the paramedics sort them out. Now, back to you, David.
Oh man. So yeah, you're hearing some stuff first. Natural State Wrestling at the Rice Festival. There will be a championship match. Hopefully during this week we will find out a little bit more about who may be involved. But Mac, 100% thank you for being on here. Couldn't ask for a better person, man. I really enjoyed it. But I'm gonna drop you down. Just hang tight. Don't leave me. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you didn't get a chance to tune in earlier, make sure you go back and watch. We go through the flyers, go through the different shows that's happening coming up in Arkansas wrestling. If you are a wrestler and you want to work in Arkansas, hit me up. I will send you a list of shows and people to contact to get bookings, hopefully. So that's what this is all about. We're trying to grow Arkansas wrestling. So thank you, everybody. Y'all have a good night.